This year, 2022, is a bit different because I'm moving. I'm actually moving to Canada. And right now you can see Montreal. I flew from Paris to Montreal, and then I'm gonna take my train to go to Ottawa. Ça m'a l'air bien bon tout ça. Bon appétit. So I did my French vlog about my beginning living in Ottawa. So basically all the vlogs, the rest of the vlog will be in English when I'm visiting the city. So basically I did the IEC, which is a program. I have get the holiday permit of work. So I'm here for 2 weeks, and also I still have my contract in France because I work as a travel consultant in France, and basically I am not quitting, I am just suspending my contract. So in order to suspend my contract I need to have a new one. So yeah, this is why I'm here, and so I will get back to France the 31st of May, hopefully with my contract, and move here definitively beginning of July. So this is why I'm here, and this is where, if you look at my French vlog, it's the whole process that I'm filming. I arrived here with British Airways. I flew from Paris to London, then I have a stop in London, and I then flew from London to Montreal because there's no direct flight from Paris to Ottawa. So you have to stop in Montreal and then take a bus or a train, a 2-hour train to get there. And I flew with British Airways because I had a voucher with them because I didn't travel to the US in 2021, so I had a big voucher to use, so with them. So this is why I flew with British Airways, which was a nice thing to stop in London. Yeah, right now I'm still visiting apartment. I have an appointment on Monday, and today is a chill day, so I'm just going to visit a little bit more Ottawa, and yeah, explore all this with you. Nice to explore such a sunny day today. Honestly, it's so much fun just walking by this little waterfall. I don't know if you can see it well. Yeah. Let's look at it. Isn't it fun? Yeah, I'm trying to look for some shade because it's really hot. I like when it's hot and sunny, but I should take a hat. So let's walk around here. It's nicer. And this is what I love in Ontario is that yes, you do have like cold winter, especially more in Ottawa. I know Toronto is better when it comes to the winter, but you know, you also have really warm summer, spring and summer. It's really sunny, it's really hot, and it's nice, and you have a lot of great days like this one. Again, so I did visit a little bit of Ottawa, but I didn't do the boat tour because it was like super hot and I just rather visit and walk. And I think it's better to buy the ticket online because there was like nobody around, so I didn't even know where to get. I saw there were several boats. There is one that's go to Gatineau, Quebec, and there is one that do a boat tour just around the Rideau Canal. So I wanted to do a boat tour around the Rideau Canal, but I didn't know which stop. So I rather buy my ticket online and look for the information because there was nobody around, and eventually do this boat tour later. So I'm just going back to my apartment here in Ottawa, my Airbnb, in this nice street that I really love. And the house is super nice too, so it's good to be here. Hi guys, so we're the 26th of May, and basically the apartment that I wanted to visit the 23rd, they didn't came, so I tried to call and nobody was answering. So in front of this apartment there was another apartment and it was written renting, so I called and then I got a guy that was okay for a tour of the apartment. So we meet up the 23rd. No, the other one was not the 23rd, it was another day. But so we meet up the 23rd to visit the apartment. Everything was fine. The neighbors was like super nice. And so he told me, okay, you just get online and you fill up the form and you call the secretary. So I set up the form, and then she told me, yes, I received all the papers and everything, but I'll need the deposit. And then once you pay the deposit, your field will be reviewed. And in Canada, like, you don't pay deposit. You know, just don't pay deposit. So she was like, you know, it's just a fraud. It was just not correct. So I just didn't take it, because basically they review your field, and then if the manager is refusing your field, they keep the deposit. And in Canada, there's no deposit. Sorry about the noise. They can ask you to pay 1 month in advance of your renting, but you don't pay a deposit, because they see that you're a new arrivant. So I'm a newcomer here in Canada, and basically try to steal my money, honey. But it's not working, so I just didn't take it. And I have another visit the 27th of May for another apartment, so I just crossed my fingers. But in any cases, I will let my suitcase, because here I'm still in Ottawa, and I'm going back in Montreal the 29th of May. So I will leave my suitcase in like a place, it's like a boxes that you rent, and you can leave your suitcase over there for 4 weeks. And the price was definitely fine. And as a new subscriber, you pay half of the price. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave my suitcase in Montreal for 4 weeks and just hope for the best. So that was the news of my new life here in Ottawa.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality, whoa, that's yours, but I'll keep doing mine. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see it now, see now. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse of the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see me now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see it now, see now. Beautiful people still make mistakes. It isn't perfection, what is it we chase? Bow for your 15 seconds of fame. It's your time. Give me the messy, give me the pain. A rose will not grow without the rain. I wanna be someone who says there's more than meets the eye. Show off your fantasy reality, whoa, that's yours, but I'll keep doing mine. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse of the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now. Don't need any
guys. I'm at the park in Ottawa. I'm leaving tomorrow to go back to Montreal, and then I leave my suitcase in Montreal in a boxes that I rented for 4 weeks, and I'm going back to France, and then I'm probably gonna get back there end of June, beginning of July, if everything's fine. So I'm still looking for an apartment. I visited several apartments this those 2 weeks, and they do have maybe availability the 1st of July, so they will call me back. Basically, there is an apartment I visited yesterday that was really great, but they don't have availability yet, but they will call me back as soon as they have availability, so I'm just crossing my fingers. I think overall Ottawa is like any major city. I heard before going here, I watched some videos on YouTube, of course, with several people, living in Canada, and there were some people that were living like in Montreal or Quebec and say, oh, you know what, I found an apartment within the next 2 days. I was already in my apartment. But here Ottawa is different. It's like it's a major city. I mean, Montreal is a major city too, but Ottawa, when it comes to the apartment, I will say that from my personal experience, you're not gonna get an apartment within the next 2 days unless you already have a job. And it can happen in some cases that you find right away, but honestly, even if you already had a job, it's like any major city, like you have to visit, you have to, really be on top of it and do your best to find an apartment. So this is where I'm at. So I'm still looking for an apartment in Ottawa. I'm going back to France in the 30th of May, or the 28th right now. And yeah, I'm still looking for jobs. I apply everywhere. I do have had some interview. I had an interview with the museum. I was super into it, but it was only for 2 months, and I'm obviously looking for a permanent job because I need a permanent job in order to suspend my contract in France. So this is where I'm at. I just hope everything's gonna fall into plan, and just that I will be able to start my experience in Canada this summer, and yeah, and just enjoy the city. So that's the news. That was the update.